Testing, testing.
Okay.
Thank you.
You got it?
Yep.
And then
Thank you. Come sit. Hi, good to see you. So glad you're here. Oops. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's after 10. Welcome. Hi. Welcome. Welcome, everyone in the room and on YouTube, live stream. We've arrived. So now that we're sitting, I'm going to invite us to stand for our first two community songs.
That's where we should always be ready. Start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. I start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel that sweet release of peace. I start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel that sweet release of peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, I feel that everything I do is infused with joy. I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. Everything I need to know about what lies before me. Everything I need to know about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to do about what lies before me, everything I need to do about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to be whole about what lies before me, everything I need to be whole about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to be at peace about what lies before me, everything I need to be at peace about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to be strong about what lies before me, everything I need to be strong about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me. Everything I need to know about what lies before me, everything I need to know about available to me through the mind of God within me, through the mind of God within me, through the mind of God within me.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Yeah. Welcome again to those in the room and those who may have just joined us on YouTube Live. My name is Reverend Julia Robles Scott. My pronouns are she and her, and you're probably wondering, why is she saying that now, all of a sudden? And at CSL conference, we were reminded to use our pronouns, and the reason why is because we are inclusive. And so that helps folks that may be non-binary or non-conforming to one or the other genders that we're normally accustomed to. So by doing that, we're allowing ourselves to be seen, but also to recognize that they are seen also. So that's me, she, her.
Should we include it?
We can include it because it is all there is. So I am honored to be your bridge minister, and it is my pleasure to remind us of who we are. We are a radically inclusive, spiritually progressive, supportive community that celebrates the diversity of creation. We aspire to live authentic spiritual lives through a practical application of the teachings of science and mind and spirit. We engage in practices that uplift our spirit, deepen our awareness, and ignite our soul's self-expression. We demonstrate active compassion to ourselves, to each other, and the world. We experience meaningful contribution through giving generously of our time, talents, and treasures, and we intentionally promote our community and its teachings. So now it's time for our inclusion candle lighting service, and I will invite up our practitioner, Shara Banbury. So we light this candle to celebrate the unity of all peoples, all faiths, all beings, all life, honoring the infinity of oneness as all creation, the seen and unseen, and to remind us of the light of spirit within all of us. Thank you. So what's alive in you today? Possibility. Gratitude. Joy. Peace. Growth. Yes. Community. Thank you. Forgiveness. Service. Thank you. And we'll revisit that at the end. So just as a reminder, we are a praying community, and if you are sitting behind a seat, there's a lavender slip in the seat backs in front of you, and we also have lavender slips over there by the practitioner prayer box. So if you would like prayer during the week, the practitioners and ministers get together once a week, and we pray over those prayers. Also, Shara is available to you after service if you would like a prayer. If you are joining us online, you can visit our website and click on the prayer tab and put in our prayer requests, and we will pray for you. So thank you. Is there anybody here for the first or second time? All right. Welcome all you old comers. And now I'm going to invite Maxine up to share our announcements for us.
Hello, my name is Maxine Cosby, and here are today's announcements. Today is a new member induction day, and we would ask you to celebrate this wonderful, wonderful new members that we have. The next Board of Directors meeting is Sunday, April 21st at 11:30 a.m. Contact a board member if you would like to be put on the agenda. You're invited to CSL's Earth Day Prayer-a-thon, April 22nd from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., and that's on Mountain Time, and it is a webinar registration on Zoom. If you would like a prayer partner for the week, sign up on the list in the foyer, then connect with another person on the list after service to support one another. There's a community update meeting and potluck on Sunday, May 5th at 11:30 a.m. Bring a dish to share and come and learn about updates regarding our new minister search. There's a Sacred Circle dance on Monday, May 6th at 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. We may or may not meet at CRF-CSL. Contact Judy for more information. Her number, if you don't have it, is 530-795-0385. We next have a poetry open mic with Rev Lanny, which is Friday, May 10th at 5 to 6. Bring a poem to share in a safe and welcoming place. And via Zoom, also, suggested love donation is $10. We need yard beautification volunteers. Sign in on the pink sheet in the foyer to help volunteer in our garden. Please help set up the keyboard for the Peace Choir after service. There is a presentation, let me get my glasses on, by the Wolf Creek Community Alliance in association with the Nevada Theater. It presents the movie Sequoia Rhapsody and the documentary Project Wild Edges. That happens on Monday, May 6th at 7:30 p.m. at the Nevada Theater, and it's free admission. Lastly, you can find Zoom links and details about all of our announcements in our weekly e-newsletter and our website, sierracenter.org. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Maxine. We do have some of these little handouts about the Sequoia Rhapsody right over there on the table in the foyer. Thanks, Madeline, for bringing those. Okay. Now we're going to have another community song, and then we'll go into our sacred reading.
I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. We shine, we shine, shine.
Yeah.
So now is our time for a sacred reading. And I thought I'd just pick out something that would be about this man. This man, can you see him in the center? Anybody recognize him? Who? No? Don't recognize him? Very good, Einstein. So we all know who Einstein is, don't we? Did you know that Einstein was one of the predecessors of science of mind? What? Yes. He had a philosophy that we recognized was one of the pillars of our community. So he wrote something about life. And I'll read to you what he wrote, but I first want to introduce you. When Einstein gave lectures at U.S. universities, the question students asked him most was, "Do you believe in God?" And he always answered, "I believe in the God of Spinoza." Baruch de Spinoza was a Dutch philosopher considered one of the great rationalists of 17th century philosophy, along with Descartes. According to Spinoza, God would say, "Stop praying. I want you to go out into the world and enjoy your life. I want you to sing, have fun, and enjoy everything I've made for you. Stop going into those dark, cold temples that you built yourself and saying, 'They are my house.' My house is in the mountains, in the woods, rivers, lakes, beaches. That's where I live, and there I express my love for you. Stop blaming me for your miserable life. I never told you there was anything wrong with you, or that you were a sinner, or that your sexuality was a bad thing. Sex is a gift I have given you, and with which you can express your love, your ecstasy, your joy. So don't blame me for everything that others made you believe. Stop reading alleged sacred scriptures that have nothing to do with me. If you can't read me in a sunrise, in a landscape, in the look of your friends, in your son's eyes, you'll find me in no book. Stop asking me, 'Will you tell me how to do my job?' Stop being so scared of me. I do not judge you or criticize you, nor get angry or bothered. I am pure love. Stop asking for forgiveness. There's nothing to forgive. If I made you, I filled you with passions, limitations, pleasures, feelings, needs, inconsistencies, and best of all, free will. Why would I blame you if you respond to something I put in you? How could I punish you for being the way you are if I'm the one who made you? Do you think I could create a place to burn all my children who behave badly for the rest of eternity? What kind of God would do that? Respect your peers and don't give what you don't want for yourself. All I ask is that you pay attention to in your life. Alertness is your guide. My beloved, this life is not a test, not a step on the way, not a rehearsal, not a prelude to paradise. This life is the only thing here and now, and it is all you need. I have set you absolutely free. No prizes or punishments, no sins or virtues. No one carries a marker. No one keeps a record. You are absolutely free to create in your life. It's you who creates heaven or hell. Live as if there's nothing beyond this life, as if this is your only chance to enjoy, to love, to exist. Then you will have enjoyed the opportunity I gave you. And if there is an afterlife, rest assured that I won't ask if you behaved right or wrong. I'll ask, did you like it? Did you have fun? What did you enjoy the most? What did you learn? Stop believing in me. Believing is assuming, guessing, imagining. I don't want you to believe in me. I want you to believe in you. I want you to feel me in you when you kiss your beloved, when you tuck in your little girl, when you caress your dog, when you bathe in the sea. Stop praising me. What kind of egomaniac God do you think I am? I'm bored with being praised. I'm tired of being thanked. Feeling grateful? Prove it by taking care of yourself, your health, your relationships, the world. Express your joy. That's the way to praise me. Stop complicating things and repeating as a parrot what you've been taught about me. Why do you need more miracles? So many explanations. The only thing for sure is that you are here, that you are alive, that this world is full of wonders. So, this is a time for inward shift, and our community value is inclusion. So a week ago, I went up to Ananda, our beautiful gardens created through spiritual commitment by so many people, thousands and thousands of flowers and beautiful trees and perfect grounds. And this morning I was thinking about inclusion. I was thinking, gee, the other day I saw a man who clearly had nothing, was wearing the same clothes that he'd probably worn for weeks, come into so many beautiful things in diversity. And so we want to include everyone, even ones that are difficult for us. Even though we might have some thoughts about them, we can simply let them come and then let them go. Be in the moment. So I'm going to ring the bowl 3 times, and we're going to sing Om after each one. Now, I usually sing really low, so I don't know. You can sing it at your own level. Then we'll have a meditation for 5 minutes. Then I'll do a prayer, and hopefully I'll remember to do the affirmation. small voice speaks to all of its creation. Every being can hear it when the mind is open and there is listening. Every truth that is known. Every solution is available. I know that that still small voice is always available to me. And when I am able to bring myself into my quiet place of meditation, I hear things that are way beyond human understanding. So I claim and accept this for each one at Sierra Center for Spiritual Living and for all of those who are watching and listening to us today, to know that this voice is not the voice of one small person or just within the human mind. It is fully operating at all times, in all places, because it is all in all. It is all good. So listening to that voice of good, I feel filled with love, filled with the joy of knowing that we gather to express this truth to one another and to receive love into our hearts. This is how we grow. This is how we know. This is how we be together in harmony. This is available to everyone, everywhere in the world. All we have to do is be silent and listen. All we have to be is who we are, no one else, just ourselves, knowing who and what is our Creator and how it lives through us. And so we do remarkable things when we are open to this truth. We expand way beyond ourselves. We perform things that we never knew we could. We send out more love in every moment. And so I know today in the service, our beautiful Julia, our minister, is going to be fully present for all the good that is happening, and that all of the people who are serving today at Sierra Center are really brought here through love. And so I know that as we bless our community in action, we are all giving and receiving much more than we thought we could, because we are listening to that still small voice. So with each breath, I give gratitude and the knowing of this truth as I speak my word into the divine mind. It is the fulfillment of all life, of all good, of all spirit. It is the health and bounty and prosperity and joy that is everywhere. And it reflects back into our moment, into our day, into our week, into our months and years. And it blesses everyone, everywhere. And so it is. Okay, so this is our affirmation. I'll say it once, and then if you'll repeat after me. I breathe the gentleness into all the ways our communities and cultures evolve. I breathe the gentleness into all the ways our communities and cultures evolve. Thank you.
There's a motorcycle out front with the headlights on.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right, ready? You ready for me? Okay.
See clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, 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 bright and sunshiny day. Yes, I can make it now, the rain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, 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 bright and sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, there's nothing but blue skies. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, 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 bright and sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 bright and sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day.
Thank you. And now today's a special day because we get to have 2 new members inducted into our center. I'm so excited. And so our board president, Marilyn's going to help out with this. And so I'm going to invite Todd Troutner up to the stage, as well as Chana Holmgren. Go ahead, Mike. Thank you. All right. Hi. Hi. So glad you're here. So what does it mean to be a member? Todd, this is Chana. Chana, this is Todd. It is a commitment to spiritual growth, a commitment to building a life of joy, ease, and love. What naturally follows is the growth of our spiritual community. It is an affirmation of alignment with the philosophy and teachings of the science of mind. It is an open statement in one's belief that their spiritual center is of great value personally. It is having a sense of ownership in our center and expressing that ownership through sharing of our time, our talents, and our treasures. So to the congregation, I want to say, we have the joyous occasion today to formally welcome our new members of the Sierra Center for Spiritual Living. Will Marilyn, the president of the board, please invite our new members to come forward, which we've already done.
We're all here.
So by choosing to become a member today of the center, you are making a commitment to deepen spiritually and to focus this growth in fulfilling your dreams. Would you please state your name to the congregation and declare a quality of God that you bring to our community?
Hi, I'm Todd Campbell Troutner, and the quality of God that I bring is my open-heartedness.
Thank you, Todd.
I'm Chana Holmgren, and I bring oneness.
Awesome. Yay. Thank you. Now, if there's any members in the audience that would like to renew your vows, you're welcome to stand. All right. Okay. Do you here today declare your commitment to grow spiritually and express this growth in fulfilling your dreams? Please say, I do. I do.
Each of you has responded to the call of Spirit, whose desire it is to express its greatness and magnificence through each one of you and to grow and expand our spiritual community. You are living proof that when Spirit has a desire, its creation automatically responds. You are the living, breathing demonstration of God in action as the Sierra Center for Spiritual Living.
In the words of Dr. Ernest Holmes, the founder of religious science, the science of mind teaching is an inclusive teaching, taking the good wherever we can find it and making it our own to the extent we can understand it and apply it in our lives. The essence of our teaching is all is in God, and God is all there is. It is done unto you as you believe. Our life purpose is to love and live fully. By becoming a member, you are committing yourself to this universal truth teaching, this pathway that Ernest Holmes chose to name religious science, or the science of mind and spirit. Do you declare your commitment to the study and application of this universal truth teaching as you come to understand it? If so, say, I do.
By becoming a member, you are helping to make a difference in the world. You are joining with like-minded people all over the world who share a common vision, a world that works for everyone and for all of creation. You are joining people of all faiths that fully embody a universal truth shared across all religions, ancient and new. The Sierra Center for Spiritual Living vision is celebrating our oneness in spirit. We do that by teaching and practicing the principles of the science of mind. Do you support this vision? If so, please say, I do. I do.
Our desire is living life fully and consciously through inspiration, education, spiritual community, and service. We do this through the spiritual practices of affirmative prayer, meditation, visioning, affirmation, and selfless service to God and giving. Do you support and hold in your heart this desire? If so, please say, I do. I do. We celebrate the diversity of all people, of all religions and walks of life, doing our best to embody these words. Whoever you are, wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome here. Do you support this celebration of life? If so, please say, I do.
As members of the Sierra Center for Spiritual Living, we accept as our covenant to embody, express, and experience love and unity as the infinite truth. To faithfully live the science of mind and spirit teaching with clarity, compassion, and trust. To be a sacred community consciously serving one another as the presence of God. To be and to express love and service to the greater community with compassion and mindfulness. To seek to heal upset, knowing disharmony is a call to go within. To be financially prosperous and perpetually grateful for the infinite flow of good. Do you agree to honor this covenant to the best of your abilities? If so, please say, I do. I do.
In recognition of the commitment you have made to your spiritual growth and to the growth of our center, it is my joy to give you 2 gifts. What Religious Science Teaches by Ernest Holmes, and the coveted name badge. Oh, you bet. Thank you. Yes, let me give you a hug.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please rise in celebration of our new members. Let us all applaud one another.
All right. Welcome. Thank you. You may be seated.
And remember, following our service this morning, please warmly welcome our new members into our community.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thanks, all of you. So now it's time for the talk. Hi, Steve. Welcome. Steve, good to see you. So one of the things I love about Nevada County is being here in the spring. It is so beautiful in the spring. And as I was driving here today, and as I've been driving around almost every day, I've just been really enjoying the red buds and the dogwoods and the tulips. And California poppies, right? Thanks for saving some of those beautiful flowers, Van, when you were doing our weed eating. I appreciate it. And when I look around in the world at the beauty of nature, I can't help but believe that there is a creator, a loving creator that created all of this, and that it is in, through, and as all of nature. How could it not be? And that is one of our foundational beliefs, that God is all. It is in all and as all. And so today's talk is about our monthly theme of giant gentleness. And when I remember that God is in all, as all, I can believe that beneath the surface layer of anything that I might be seeing that's going on that might look like chaos or destruction or, all manner of terribleness, I can remember that underneath that is love. God is love. And so that foundation is the presence of love, the presence of God everywhere. So today we're going to talk briefly about 3 areas of our lives where we could possibly, hopefully, bring more gentleness into our world. And one of the things we're going to talk about first is politics. Right? Gasps. Politics. Politics can be messy, no matter what side you're on or what your belief is. We usually decide not to even talk about it because it can invoke really heated discussions, right? So politics. How can we bring some giant gentleness to politics? That's why they call it giant gentleness, because it's calling forth something from within us that hasn't happened before, right? Something greater than just gentleness. A lot of us feel maybe anti-political these days. I know I, for one, can't even watch mainstream media and listen to politics because it just seems like so immature. Really, the name calling and all that stuff, it just, it reminds me that all that is coming from a basis of fear, or most of it, There's some sort of underlying fear. And I'm reminded that there's an acronym that is FEAR, and it stands for false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real, right? So we can remind ourselves when we're not feeling at peace that there's some underlying fear going on within us. And we can use that as a reminder that God is all there is, in all and through all. And so in politics, instead of that divisiveness, which is, it feels like it's the most divisive time in my entire life, instead of taking one side or the other and being right or they're wrong, that me versus them or us versus we, let's remember that we can let go of the right or wrong, right? And embrace all of it, because all of it is God. I know it might be challenging, but we can do it. So how many of you listen to mainstream news? I can't listen to it. I mean, I could, but I choose not to. But here's an opportunity for you this week. When you're watching the news, just pay attention after listening to it for about 10 minutes. Go within and see how you feel. Are you feeling full of joy and happiness and hopefulness and inspiration? Right? Perhaps you're not. So here's an exercise you can do this week. Take all those feelings that you're feeling about what you just heard on the news and grab it up. Just envision yourself grabbing it all up and mushing it into a ball. The feelings and what you heard. And just put it in a ball. Visually place it in a ball of your hands and hold it out in front of you. And then, from the depths of your soul, conjure up the love that is at the center and core of your being. And send love into this ball. And just send as much love as you possibly can into this ball. And as you do that, the energy will shift. Consciously, you're shifting your own energy, right? And you're sending it out into this ball and into the world. So we often hear that the news can be our indication of what to pray for, right? So that is one good reason to watch the news. Because we'll know what we need to be praying for.
Or listen to NPR.
Or listen to NPR. So one of the things that we can remember is that we all have our own unique perspectives because we all have our own unique life experience. And it's okay and perfectly normal to not think alike about everything, right?
Sure.
Diversity. I so appreciate diversity. And so the second area we get to talk about today is social media. What did we ever do before social media and our smartphones? I can't imagine. It's hard to remember. Before, oh, good for you. Before the smartphone, I didn't even remember what year that was. I got my first smartphone, but social media can be a place where we could have an opportunity to bring more gentleness. You know, I know there's a lot of people that will post differing views, and it can get pretty heated on social media too. People are attacked on social media for their views and their viewpoints. So perhaps posting something that feels like kindness and remembering not to take things personally. But post positive affirmations. We can bring some giant gentleness into social media. And the third thing we get to talk about today is community. So community is a place where we get the opportunity to be of service, we get to come together and be with one another, we get to support each other on our spiritual journeys, and we get to give of our time, talents, and treasures. And part of the thing that can happen in community is that we might butt heads because we don't all agree with each other. It's perfectly normal in community to not all agree with each other. So we have those opportunities to remind ourselves to do our spiritual practice, right? And to have compassion for one another. So what I know about myself is that when I'm under a lot of stress, I don't show up the way I would like to with other people. And I will tell you that coming into this position when Rev Rafe left, and having Juanita leave has been extremely stressful for me at times, right? And so at times, I know I have shown up in ways that I didn't think were very pretty, kind, or the ways that I wanted to show up. So I want to apologize to anyone here today for showing up in those ways. It was never my intention to harm or hurt anyone. And I want to remind us that we get to practice the 4 agreements, which one of them is don't take anything personally. And so I try to do that. Also, it's really helpful. That don't take things personally has been one of the biggest helps for me along my spiritual journey. So here's a quote from Ernest Holmes that I'd like to share. And it goes, "What religious science teaches. If we would look for a God of love, we must look long and deeply into each other. We must look away from the differences until we penetrate into the unity of the whole. Love alone reveals love. Hate but hides the gleam. I'm going to say that one more time. If we would look for a God of love, we must look long and deeply into each other. We must look away from the differences until we penetrate into the unity of the whole. Love alone reveals love. Hate but hides the gleam. So in our spiritual community right here, we have the opportunity to bring a giant gentleness into every situation. Spiritual community offers the blessings of opportunity for sharing our time, talents, and treasures. And like I said, sometimes when we come together, it can be frustrating, challenging. Those things happen. It's part of community. It's part of belonging in community. And so we need to, I know what I do. Because I know how I get when I'm under stress, I have more compassion for another person when I see that they're under stress. Right? I remind myself that, I just want to do the best I can in everything I do. Sometimes I put a little too much undue pressure on myself. And I need to lighten up, have more fun, experience that joy that was talked about earlier. So this giant gentleness is our growing edge, right? It's that thing that we've not been able to do before. It's giant. Let's think about that this week while we're going through our day, when we're listening to the news, when we're butting heads with somebody. Let's bring that giant gentleness into the world. Let us bless the world with the love of God that is at the center and core of our being. It is the truth of who we are. Whenever we show up and it doesn't look like love, that's not the truth. The truth of who we are is the love that God is. So let us move forward to make the world a better place by acting on the promptings of Spirit. What is mine to do? There is so much going on in the world right now that is upsetting. It's an opportunity for us to step into our greatness by saying yes to what Spirit wants us to do. We might be scared or afraid or hesitant to do something different because it's uncomfortable. But when we say yes to Spirit's promptings, the universe supports us. God's got our back. So that sacred yes is a blessing to the world. And so I know that no matter the outward appearances, we can and do make a profound impact on the collective whole as we continue our spiritual practices, do our part in the grand rising, and continue to share our love and compassion with everyone. And it starts with having love and compassion for ourselves. We are the love that God is. So let's go out and spread our love most generously with the world, and watch our lives transform and watch the world transform too. For as within, so without. This is the law, and so it is. And now it's time for our post-talk song.
Where's the first time?
A release.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Please remain standing for our prosperity affirmation. Thank you. Mhm. It's such a good message, too. So let's say our prosperity affirmation together. I give this gift with love and joy from a consciousness of abundance. Divine love blesses all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. Feel free to be seated. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the interlude, Dawn. And now bless these offerings, knowing that that infinite spirit that is in all through all, the source of all our goodness and abundance, has moved through each one who has given here today and continues to move through each one no matter what. And so I give thanks for these gifts, knowing that they go out to bless our greater community and the world, and that they return to us multiplied. It is the law of reciprocity. And so I just say thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. And now it's a time for reminders. We are having a board meeting today, 11:30. If anyone wants to sit in and listen to that, that is happening. Also, if you want to be on next month's board agenda, please let Madeline know. Marilyn, no. She'll put the agenda together. So, thank you to Juan Jr., Diana. It looks like Gary had to leave early. Well, Gary was here helping. Maya, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Shara. Thank you, Hillary. Yeah. Thank you, Marilyn, Chana, and Dawn. Thank you. And thank you all for being here, for making this service.
Thanks for the new ramp landing.
The new ramp. Oh, Juan, thank you so much. We love our ramp landing. And did Juan help you? Juan and Juan Jr., thank you so much for the beautiful, perfect ramp landing and the strips. Thank you. So appreciate it. Yes. Woohoo! That reminds me, thankfully, the new projector screen has arrived. So whomever, this is a reminder, whomever can install that. Juan has already agreed. And we may need the projector up there too. So, great. Thank you. Thank you. So what are we taking away with us today? Love, community, joy, nature, hopefulness, happiness, giant gentleness, forgiveness, compassion, and love. Whoa, I feel better just saying all those words. Balls of love. All right. Gratitude. All right. A big ball of love. All right. Great. Thank you. So I'm going to invite us to stand for our benediction. And repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening as me right now. Something wonderful is happening as me right now. It's this thing called love. It's this thing called giant gentleness. It's this thing called beauty. I know it. I feel it. I sense it. Because I am it.
Because I am it.
And so it is.
And so it is.
And now it's time for our closing song.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine all the time, let it shine. All around the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine all the time, let it shine. Monday gave me the gift of love, Tuesday peace came sure enough. Wednesday told me to have more faith, Thursday gave me a little more grace. Friday told me to sing and pray, Saturday told me what to say. Sunday gave me power divine to let my little light shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine all the time, let it shine. Let it shine all the time, let it shine. Let it shine all the time, let it shine. Woohoo! Yeah!
I'm